Good morning. Hello and welcome to Bird's Nest Designs. Today it is Monday, May 13th, and I am here for my 11 a.m. Make It Monday video with you. So welcome. I hope you all had a fabulous Mother's Day. Whether you were a mother that got to be celebrated or you spent the day celebrating your mom, I hope that it was a good weekend. It was bright and sunny here. We had a wonderful dinner last night at our son's. It was a good weekend. Yes, it was good. So today, not so sunny. Today, it is cloudy, it's chilly, and there's a chance of rain this afternoon. So a little bit different than yesterday, but all good. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Yeah, so I had some excitement this weekend too. On Saturday, I got to see the Northern Lights for the very first time. So exciting. They're just gorgeous. I got some wonderful pictures. And so that made my heart happy because I've always wanted to see them. So that was really good. I hope that you guys got to see them too. It sounds like so many a spectacle in the sky. So let me know if you also got to see them this weekend. Sounds like they were live and vibrant for a couple of nights. So it was really fun to see. Today I am back to my regular Make It Monday videos, and today we have a fun, new, fresh color challenge. So I'm going to flip that color challenge up onto the screen here. So this is the colors we're going to be playing with today. So we've got some pretty peacock, peach pie, and gray granite. Now peach pie is one of the brand new in colors. If you guys haven't familiarized yourself with those colors, oh my goodness, they are just stunning. They're so fresh, they're so bright and fun. I just absolutely love them. And every single time I come into my craft room, I'm playing with the in colors and I don't even intend to. It's just, they're super fun. So I think they're going to be a great addition to our colors. And like I said, I hope that you guys have had a chance to get acquainted with them a little. There is that wonderful starter kit offer right now. So when you join Stampin Up as a demonstrator, you not only get the wonderful deal that's always there, where you get to pick $165 here in Canada and only pay $135, but on top of that, Stampin Up is going to include a whole bunch of in-color products for you. So all 5 ink pads, a package of the variety pack of cardstocks. You're going to get cardstock in all 5 colors. You're going to get the Stampin' Right markers, and you're going to get the 6x6 DSP. So it's a great time to order. In fact, it's the best time to order your starter kit. The link is in the description of today's video, and I hope that you will consider joining my team. If you have any questions about that, of course, you can reach out to me. And if you join in the next 2 days, well, before Wednesday, you'll get to attend our monthly team meeting on Zoom, as well as our Stamp Camp, our exclusive team Stamp Camp, which is happening later in the month. Hello, Trisha. Welcome. Your first time watching. I'm so glad that you got to find us. Oh, I'm sad you didn't get to see the lights. They are wonderful. Okay, so I am going to turn the camera down and start doing a little stamping with you guys. I do also want to mention that today is the last day to order $50 or more before shipping and tax using this host code right here. And when you do, let me just find them. I had them here a second ago. You're going to get a free class in the mail from me. So these 6, oh, the sun is so bright, and I have a window facing right on me, which I know is not good for a video, but oh gosh, let me just see. I got to work on that situation. Okay, so you get to make 6 cards. I'll show you them down on the desk because it'll be a little more clear. Next time I do a video, I'm going to try closing those blinds and see, but I feel like it might be a bit dark. Anyway, we're learning as we go. This is all brand new in my new home here, so we're just figuring it out as we go. But I do think that I have figured out the autofocus on my new camera, so that'll be good for you guys. You won't be seeing things blurring in and out. Alrighty, so here is the desk view. This is the bundle we're going to be playing with today, the Charming Duck Pond. It's actually a complete suite in the new catalog. It is so fun. We're going to be using the bundle today and some of the designer series paper. So write me in the comments what you think of this bundle. Is this your jam or not? I've had a mixed review, but I think they're super cute. I think they're really adorable little ducks. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this bundle. And then let me just show you those cards in your free card class. So you would get 2 of each, right? So you're going to get 2 of this card to make. You're going to get 2 of this one. And you're also going to get 2 of this wonderful sympathy card right here. So you're going to get all 6 cards, all the cardstock, ribbon, twine to make 6 cards. All you have to do is place an order with the host code that's on your screen right now, $50 or more before shipping and tax. And then I'm going to send that to you free of charge, and you'll just have to have your own inks and stamps and embellishments. However, you don't have to have the one I used. You can use whatever you want. I did use the country flowers on my stamp set. So, but anyway, today is the last day. So get your orders in so you can get that free class in the mail. Okay, let's take that banner off the screen and let's do some stamping. Okay, so keep those comments coming. Kathy likes this bundle. I'm glad to hear it. It is so cute. So that's the bundle. Look at this die. We're not going to use it today, but I will be using it in the future because look how awesome that die is. Okay, so that's one. Now we're going to do, okay, I want to show you the paper before we get too far into this. So this is the, what is it called? It is called the Lily Pond Lane Designer Series paper. Here's your item code 163342. Here in Canada, it's $17. And if you have the annual catalog, you can find it on page 45. So this, I'm just going to fan through it real quick so you guys can see. You do get 4 of each sheet. Super cute. You can see there's a very dominant duck theme pattern on one side, and then the other side is nice, subtle, more versatile imagery. So patterns, imagery. I love this. I think the colors are stunning. Do you guys see some of the new in colors in here? Lots of pretty and pink and peach pie in here. Okay, so that's the paper. You may want to add that to your next order because it's adorable. Okay, so today we are going to be using, I'm going to move all this over. Okay, so as I mentioned, our color combination, for those of you just joining us now, here's our color combination. Let me move that. Why is that banner not going away? There we go. So there's our color combination for the week. So this is your challenge. Create a card using these 3 colors on it, or a scrapbook layout, or a 3D item, any kind of paper craft. Use these 3 colors, and then head on over to my Bird's Nest Designs site, or Facebook page, sorry, and you can post your project underneath this graphic you'll see in there. So that is how my challenges work. Every week, every Monday, I will have a new challenge for you. It'll either be a color challenge or a sketch challenge. And today we're going to use that pretty color one. So starting with a thick basic white card base, and I'm doing it 4 1/4 by 11, scored in half at 5 1/2. So at the end of when I'm done this live video and I go to post everything in, I will make sure to have the dimensions, the measurements in there on my blog post for you, so nice and easy. Okay, so we're going to do it as a tent fold, so it's going to stand like this. We're going to bring in some pretty peacock. Okay, so this is 4 by 5 1/4, and we're going to just attach that one onto the front of the card. Okay, just like this. Okay, then we're going to take this designer series paper. Now it is 6 by 6, and we're going to use this for the next layer on our card. But obviously it's too big, so we're going to cut it down. I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer here. Make sure you guys can see it in the camera. All right, and so we're going to cut this down to 3 3/4 by 5. So I'm going to line this side up. So here's 3 3/4. And then I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to cut off some of the bulrush at the top. And we're going to be left with this, which I'm not going to throw away because I could use that on another card. So we're going to be left with this. Okay, so this is what we're going to put on our next layer of our card. And that is going to go, just glue that down. Here like this. Okay, so there is the start of that. Now, I'm going to bring in my die cut machine. So I've got my little boss here, but I'm affectionately calling this little machine because stamp, cut, and emboss machine is too much of a mouthful. So this is now our mini boss. Okay. I do have the boho blue one because I think it's so pretty. You can, if you don't already have one of these and you'd like to order one, you can find them on the online exclusive section of my store. Okay, so now we're going to use these. These are the Something Fancy dies. They are returning from the mini catalog and are in the annual catalog. And these are what they look like. You get all of these dies right here. So 12 different dies to use. Today we are going to use this fun one along with this little guy right here. So you guys can see that in the screen. I'm just going to grab a piece of basic white cardstock and stick it here. So you can see the sandwich here is number 1 right here. Then we've got a plate number 2. We're going to put our paper. We're going to put our dies. Okay. And then we're going to line up this little guy right in the top of this tag here. Okay. I'm going to try and get it centered. Oops. Probably easier to put the little one down than center the big one around it, just like that. Then we're going to put our second number 2 plate on top. And, oh yeah, that moved. Okay, let's see. There we go. Should put a little piece of Post-it tape on there, but I'm going to try and see if it'll go through without moving. Ooh. Okay, pull that out for right now. And it stayed in place, so that's good. And look how cute this little tag is we just created. So I'm going to set that off to the side over here. And then we're going to die cut 2 more little things here. So we'll bring this back in. My grid paper is sliding about here. Okay, we're going to bring this back in, and we're just going to take a piece of Pretty Peacock. So I'm just tearing off a little piece off the scrap because I just want a little bit. Okay, I'm going to stick that one up here. And then we're going to use some white. I'm just going to tear this off, get rid of it that way. Okay, and what we're going to do is I'm going to die cut these 3 lily pads here out of the peacock. And then I'm going to cut out the duck we're going to be using, which is this one right here. I believe, no, it's not. It's this one right here. So we're going to die cut those 2 pieces right now. And then we're going to do some stamping on them. And what did I do with the other plate? Oh, I thought maybe I had them both. Yes, I do. See, I do this often. I end up putting it underneath. Okay. We're going to stick that number 2 plate on top. And we're going to wheel it through. Okay, so we've got that done. Now we're done with our die cutting, so I can get that out of the way. We've got our super cute little duck image here. And then we have our lily pads. We'll deal with that in a sec. Okay, so I'm just going to take my Take-A-Pick tool, which is right here. And we're going to pop out these lily pads. So one is a single one, and then these 2 are connected. Okay. We've got that. We've got our duck. We're going to get our silicone mat so we can stamp our duck on top like this. And we're going to use this because we're going to do some stamping on that. And we're going to need 1 more little piece of scrap white. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to use a color combination slightly different than our challenge. We're going to use gray granite, granny apple green, and pecan pie. So very different, in fact. But our peacock, pretty peacock, is here in this layer as well as in the lily pads. And then we're going to add some peach pie ribbon and a little bit of color. So first things first, let's stamp our duck. So I'm going to take my Memento black, and I'm going to grab this little duck image right here. Now you'll notice that this is like 2-step stamping. In fact, it's like 3-step stamping because you can stamp the duck outline, then you can fill it in with this one, and then you can add the beak and his feet with this stamp. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp the duck. My goodness, these are so cute. Okay, so we're going to stamp that on top of here. Ooh, I need to spin it just a bit. I like to stamp on my silicone mat because then I can see where I'm placing it, especially when it's white paper on my white grid paper. So there's our duck. And then let's grab our gray granite ink pad. And here is the second step stamping. Okay, so I've got it inked up with gray granite. And then I'm just going to line that up on top. Okay, so there's that. Now, as I mentioned, you can then stamp the beaks. Well, let's go ahead and do that. I was going to just color them, but why not do this? So what I like to do when I'm making like this third one, when it's these small little bits, I'm going to actually line it up on top of my stamped image where it should be. But sometimes with photopolymer, they don't go down exactly how you wanted them to go. So that's where I want it. I'm going to grab another stamp block and I'm just going to grab it right off of that image. Okay. So that's a little trick for you. And now if you were to stamp 50 of these, they're going to line up the same because your duck stamp is mounted the same unless you take that off, right? So let's grab our peach pie ink pad. As I mentioned, I was thinking I was going to color these with my blends, but we're going to actually just stamp them. So I'm going to ink this up. And we're going to stamp that down. Oh my gosh, like seriously, how cute is that guy, right? Adorable. So I'm going to grab my light pretty in pink blend right here. And I'm just going to highlight just a wee bit of feather with pink. You could use whatever color you wanted, but of course pink is my favorite, so that's what we're going to go with. And it ties in nicely with that paper we used. So that piece is done. Now for this one, the tag, I do want to deck it up a little bit. So we're going to grab our Granny Apple Green here. We're going to take the grass or the leaves of the bulrush. We're going to ink that up and we're going to stamp it here. And I am making sure that a little teeny bit of the end of the stems is off of the tag so that they don't look like they're just floating in midair, right? So this way it looks like they're growing up from the bottom. And then we can use pecan pie. You could also use early espresso would work for that. You could use any color. You could use pink. You could use whatever color you want for your bulrush. So I'm going to ink that up. Again, we're doing two-step stamping. And we're just going to line these bulrush up with the stems that are in place for them. Just like that. Super cute, right? So two-step stamping is really, really fun to do. Okay, so now we have all our bits and pieces except for that one. And this one, we're going to stamp just now while we have the stamp. My sentiment I'm choosing to use for today is going to be Hello Friend. This one also says, you make me happy, happy birthday, and have a lovely day. So it's really a great set you could use for many different occasions. We're going to ink up our Hello Friend with black ink, so Memento Black, and we're going to stamp it down on our white scrap paper just like that. Okay, so now that we have all those bits and pieces done, let's go ahead and start assembling. So we're missing from our color combination, we've got the gray granite here. We've got the pretty peacock here. Now we need to add a little bit of peach pie. So here we have the beautiful peach pie ribbon. This comes in all 5 of the in colors. So it's very, very nice ribbon. Now we just need a little snippet. Okay. I'm going to tuck this piece through this little teardrop hole we made in our tag. Just like this. Okay. We'll wrap it through like that. And then what I want to do is take a little bit of linen thread. Okay, I'm going to hold my scissors and put my scissors over top just to hold it in place. Doesn't matter where right now, but just to hold it. I'm going to wrap the linen thread around my peach pie ribbon. And then I am going to tie, oh my goodness. Okay. This is always harder when you're trying to do it live on video. Okay. Grab these ribbons. There we go. I'll just tie that in place, and then I'm going to tie a little bow like that. How cute is this? So adorable. And then I'm just going to grab that one and kind of shrink those little loops a little bit like that. And there we go. So we'll trim that up and make it all super pretty in just a sec. But for now, that is our piece we've got done. I'm going to grab some Stamping Dimensionals. Oh, it's a brand new pack. I love this. This is how I start my pack. I just bend it and then I pull from the center. I know many people are like, oh no, don't do that. Start on the edge, but not me. I like to start right there in the center and just crack it open and get started. So we're going to pull these off. Now, I do want to cover these little ducks. I know they're darling, they're super cute, but we don't need them on our card today. So we're going to actually use this tag to cover those up. Okay, so I'm going to, maybe I'll lift it a little bit. Maybe just a wee bit more. There we go. So I'm covering the ducks. You can't see them behind our tag, trying to keep that tag nice and straight. Okay, so there's that. Now we're going to add our little duck. So again, I'm going to grab 2 dimensionals. I don't know if that one's going to fit. No, I don't think it's going to fit. We're going to put one big dimensional behind his body. And then I'm going to grab a little mini guy to stick behind his head. Okay. And this guy's going to go kind of here. So we can still see the bulrush behind him like that. What do you guys think so far? It's coming together. And then we're going to take these lily pads. Again, I'm going to grab the mini dimensionals, put one on each. Okay. And then this guy is going to get put kind of tucked in under his feet. Like this. Oh. And my dogs are finding something to bark at the window. Okay, why is this not working? There we go. So his standing on those little lily pads. And then finally our last, remember I said this one cut out single. So there's 3 in one die. 2 are connected, 1 is not. We're going to take that one that's not, and we're just going to kind of stick it off here to the side. Like that. Okay, it's coming together. How cute is this? What do you guys think? Next, we're going to take our sentiment. Now, I am a big fan of fussy cutting sentiments because they don't always look good if they're just squared, in my opinion. And I'd like to spend the extra few seconds just to like trim it up and make it a little extra fun. So you can, of course, by all means, just cut this into a square or maybe punch a circle and stamp it in the circle or whatever you want to do. For me, I'm going to just fussy cut around this hello friend real quick. And it always helps if you have a fresh new pair of scissors like that are nice and sharp, even if they're not new. If you keep them nice and sharp by not cutting like adhesive with them or chipboard or anything crazy like that, then they stay nice and sharp, and then it makes fussy cutting so much more enjoyable. Okay, so we've cut around our hello friend. And then what I want to do is just take this and I'm going to stick it right there. So I'm going to grab another big dimensional. Now, if you want for extra security, we could double bump this. So by double bump, what I mean is this one has already been, the tag has already been dimensional, right? So it's already one layer up. And then this one is going to hang off the tag because I don't want it centered right there. I want it kind of off like this. So to keep it, if I just put one, it's going to be kind of on an angle. So what I'm going to do is put a dimensional here, peel it off, and then put the second one directly over top, sticky sides together. And then when I pull it off, pull that one off, now when I stick it on here, it is going to be nice and even and flat, and it's not going to be teetering around. So that makes me happy because I don't like it when it's saggy or teetering. Okay, here is our card. Let me just trim these up. We need a bit of bling. For sure we need some bling. So let me just trim those like so. And then for bling, what are we going to use for bling today? I'll grab my little bling basket here. So many new ones to choose from. But let's go ahead and use the ones that come with the Charming Duck, or what's not what it's called. It's called the, what is it called? Oh my goodness. Lily Pond Lane product suite. So this is part, Linda, I'm so glad Linda says I'm selling her on this bundle. It is adorable. I just think it is so, so cute. And you can make these like quite simple cards using this beautiful background. So check out these. These are the embellishments that come in that suite collection. And they have that kind of like crackled look on them in white. They are called the adhesive back dappled dots. They come in gray granite, pretty in pink, and peach pie. So they match beautifully with our color combination for today. I am going to add in a bit more peach pie by adding some of these dappled dots. Oh my gosh, why is that? Something I might need to like re-goop the end of this. So where are we going to put our dimensions? I think I'll put one over here by the Hello Friend, and then maybe two of the smaller ones. So it's nice they come in two different sizes. Maybe we'll put two kind of in the white space up here on our tag. Like that, right? How cute is this? I can't wait to see your guys' comments. Let me know what you think of today's card. Now, I do want to add something to the inside here. So we could actually use two different stamps. I love when we can use like lots of stamps from one stamp set. So I've got happy birthday. Watch what I'm going to do here. We got happy birthday. I'm going to line that up on my grid paper so it's somewhat straight. And then I'm going to put have a lovely day right beneath it like that. I'm going to grab them both. We're going to open up our card. What color shall we stamp these in? I think we'll stamp them in gray granite. Okay, so I'm going to I always like to do this. So I'm just rubbing my photopolymer stamp against my skin to kind of rough up and take any finish off of it, because I've never used these two stamps before. So I like to do that with my photopolymer stamps before I stamp them the first time. So we're going to stamp that right there in the center. Right? That's cute, isn't it? And then let's stamp, just for fun, because I love stamping, of course. We're going to stamp this cute little bulrush inside here, because why not? It's going to be adorable. Okay. Oh, thanks, Trisha. I'm glad you liked the card. I'm so happy you found us for the first time today. Okay, I had the bulrush. There it is, right there. So ink that up with my pecan pie, lining it up with my holes and the stems, and there we have an adorable card, right? Love it. So cute. So let me know what you guys think of this fun card for today. So again, we've used our color combination challenge, which is right here. So for those of you who want to play along, Pretty Peacock, Peach Pie, and Gray Granite are your color challenge for the week. And I'm going to post this graphic as soon as this video is over onto my Bird's Nest Designs Facebook page. I'm changing it up. I used to be in my Creative Corner group, but I'm choosing to put it into my Bird's Nest Designs page now. And then in the comments below, post your project that you use. And it does not have to be done this week. You can use these graphics for as long as you want. You can keep on posting to them. I don't expire them. It's just something for fun that we do. So here's today's card. I got to get rid of that window. Let me just show you one more time down here. Here's today's card. Much better. No, I'm not going to get rid of the window. I'm going to get rid of the light coming in the window. Okay, so there it is. Super cute, right? I love it. I'm so glad you guys liked the card today. And I'm so happy to see that you joined me here and took some time out of your morning to spend it with me stamping. I love this bundle, and I think you're going to see way more of it coming from my stamp studio here. Alrighty. Now that you've seen your card, don't forget to get your orders in for the free card class, which is right here. There is the host code. So go to my store, createwithbirdsnest.ca/shop. And if you enter this host code, that tells me that, yes, I want those 6 cards. I want them mailed to me, and I will get those in the mail by Thursday as soon as I see your order is placed through the store. All right, everybody, thank you so much. I am planning to be live at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time here in Saskatchewan, at 11 a.m. I did already say that, on Thursday. So please join me. I will try and see what I can figure out for this lighting again. through the window, and hopefully it'll be a little bit better picture. We're learning as we go, setting up this new studio. So thank you for your patience, and thank you again for being here with me. I hope you have a fabulous week, and I hope to see you back here Thursday. Cheers.